When the yellow flags are raised and the race director makes the necessary decision, the leader of the race is established. It's not really a good thing. At that moment, there is either an accident or a problem that will prevent the race from continuing. The safety car is always ready in the pit lane throughout the race weekend. It comes into play in situations where there is an urgent danger during the ongoing race, but the conditions are not severe. From the moment the race control decides to bring the safety car onto the track, drivers are not allowed to overtake. All drivers line up behind the safety car. Along with this, their speeds are also reduced to a safe level. While behind the safety car, drivers are prohibited from making moves on each other. Additionally, as the cars slow down, the brakes and tires also begin to cool. For this reason, we see drivers zigzagging left and right instead of going straight to keep their tires and brakes at an ideal temperature, just like in a formation lap. Once the area is cleared and the track is suitable for racing, the safety car returns to the pit area with the signal it gives. Then, under the control of the leading driver, the race resumes at racing speed and continues from where it left off. The safety car can add excitement to certain moments as it erases the time difference between cars and can change the entire fate of the race. Remember the 2021 finale. It officially determined the champion. Now, let's move on to my favorite points. Let's go back a bit. The safety car was first used in the 1973 Canadian Grand Prix. In the race where it was first used, the safety car's incorrect positioning caused one car to lose a lap. After this mistake, it took hours to announce the final results of the race. After this great chaos, although the safety car is actually a significant necessity for Formula One, this idea was put on the shelf. Later on, there were generally safety car trials specific to Monaco weekends. However, it officially started to be used in the 1993 season during the Brazilian and British Grands Prix. Let's take a look at safety cars from the past to the present. The Porsche 914, used in Canada in 1973, looks quite attractive for its era. However, it seems it will remain in memories for its mistake. The Porsche 911 used in 1976 was referred to as a pace car during that time. It is definitely a legendary car that looked great on the track. Here is my favorite, the Lamborghini Countach, used between 1981 and 1983. With its sporty appearance, it is the most unique safety car. To be honest, I would love to see such different vehicles today. We cannot forget to mention the Tatra used in Hungary in 1986 behind this sportiness. Don't forget to watch the video where I detail its story. With the 90s, cars that are not very sporty returned as safety vehicles in Formula One, which we could see on the streets. The main reason for this was that brands aimed to promote their vehicles while prioritizing them in a race for advertising purposes. For example, a Fiat Tempra was used in the 1993 Brazilian race. The main reason for this is actually Fiat's investments in the Brazilian market. In the British race of the 93 season, the Ford Escort RS was used. Indeed, it is a more sporty-looking vehicle. It also appeals to that market. One of the biggest incidents that can be recorded as a safety car case in Formula One history occurred in the 1994 San Marino race. It is said that the Opel Vectra used in that race was excessively slow and did not meet the standards of that era. Although the cause of Senna's accident is still unknown, this safety car is also included among the possible factors. In the 96 season, the Renault Clio Williams, a joint design by Renault and Williams engineers, was used. Although it doesn't look very sporty, it has been a vehicle that meets the standards. After that, the years of Mercedes and Mayländer began. From 1997 to 2021, only Mercedes brand cars were used. In the 2021 and 2022 seasons, we also started to see Aston Martin brand safety cars on the tracks. Diversity is beautiful. Although some drivers criticize the performance of this car, comparing it to a turtle, it wouldn't be wrong to say that it looks aesthetically pleasing. Bernd Mayländer has been using the safety car since 2000. He has led the race for over 800 laps to date. Mayländer describes this psychology as follows. You have to manage the Formula One grid, and this is really a very difficult job. There is no room for error. When you are at the front, the entire grid depends on you. Mayländer must bear a different responsibility, especially when he goes out on the track under extraordinary conditions like accidents or heavy rain. There is no doubt that he is one of the unsung heroes of Formula One. In an interview he says, "I know that I have completed over 500 laps in the last 18 seasons. However, I cannot give a precise number, but I have never been awarded a trophy for all these laps.